A friend of mine made a video that was a response to my video entitled, "Someone's views don't dictate whether they're a good person." He did not see the follow-up video entitled, "Having the right opinions doesn't automatically make you a good person." I replied in a long comment, one that doesn't look like YouTube deleted or hid it, and most of those things are what I'm going to be saying in this video. I don't see how disagreeing with someone disallows there to be an authentic connection with them on things that are outside the areas that they disagree. It doesn't really compute to me. Not unless I was trying to be a control freak about how and what other people think. It seems like a control issue to me. I don't feel I have the right to control other people's thought processes. I actually find that people who think radically different from me in key areas can be of benefit to me because it often forces me to get outside my comfort zone in order to find their humanity. You mentioned that conservatism and authoritarianism often go hand in hand. It's for different things, as you mentioned, having to do with hierarchies and authority, but I think authoritarianism is quite prevalent on the left, particularly with the people who want to control what and how other people think. It's like the very loud trans activists who want to demand how other people think of them. They want to be thought of in a very particular way. Not just accept them as people, as friends, as individuals, but that people must look at them a very particular way or be considered hateful. When it comes to debate, both sides talk over each other. Both sides think they hold the actual truth. Whether someone believes in hierarchies and authority doesn't necessarily translate to someone that wants to control the way that people think. Someone can believe in hierarchies and authority and still allow people to completely be themselves. I've personally found the potlucks mindset to be more common on the right than the left. I mean, they're pretty close to each other, but I think about church potlucks, right? Many people on the right think that the government shouldn't be involved in helping people, but as individuals to other individuals, they are often quite helpful and caring. They'll help their friends. Someone can be something that ends in "ist" or phobic and still treat people with dignity and care and empathy. Someone can think that X people have inferior genetics, but still treat people of that demographic decently. It's weird to me that you think that one bad thing automatically means the other bad thing. Values-based friendships? I'm not friends with people because of their values. I'm friends with people because of how they treat me and how they treat others. I don't believe in controlling other people and their thoughts. If someone bullies others or constantly disrespects others, that's a red flag for me. But their beliefs aren't always connected to that. In my follow-up video, I say that just because someone has the right beliefs doesn't mean that they're a good person. Someone can have the most progressive beliefs, believe in equity, believe that the government should help people based on their demographics, and still be a completely rotten person who bullies and disrespects people all the time. Both sides can get in their bubbles and not leave any room for other viewpoints, and both just as often. People on the left can often call someone something that ends in "ist" or phobic and leave the conversation, and then feel like it was a real conversation. They'll feel like they won the conversation with those comments. I feel freedom is many of the things that you say here: healthcare, libraries, etc. But I also think freedom of speech, freedom of association, freedom of lifestyle, and freedom of belief and thought to be of the utmost importance. There are people who don't want to hear what you have to say on both sides. I can't really be true friends with people who have a closed mind, who are controlling. And again, that's people on both sides. I agree that friendships require a certain amount of admiration and goodwill, but that admiration and goodwill can be in a variety of areas. It doesn't just have to be in very specific areas. No, someone's beliefs and values do not necessarily have to reflect their personality at all. They can, but it's not always the case. Again, someone can have the most correct views as humanly possible and still be a complete jerk. And someone can have the worst beliefs around. They can completely be something that ends in "ist" and phobic, But treat everyone decently and be good listeners, and be accepting of people as individuals. Some of my best friends are those that I disagree with a number of things on. Some of my most supportive friends disagree with me in key areas. Just saying.